Welcome to the next album review. We are looking at College Dropout for the second album we are checking out in Kanye. This is the first. I did late registration because I somehow messed up the poll I did on my Instagram story. If you're not following that, go follow that. Plugged right here. I somehow thought I put late registration, so I went ahead and reacted to it, wrote the script, filmed it, everything. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, I actually didn't. I meant to put College Dropout because that's the beginning album. So going through this album, I think this is Kanye figuring out what type of music he likes to do, right? There is a good amount of that chorus while bringing in a lot of good artists, like Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx, in my opinion, is best when he is paired up with Kanye. Singing Gold Digger, phenomenal song. Kanye just knows how to put on one of those type of shows when it comes with Jamie Foxx. It's smooth, it's elegant, and it helps uplift and put layers into a lot of Kanye's songs. The first song that piqued my interest when first jumping into this album, because I've never listened to it front to back, was Selena Johnson. She does in between each of Kanye's lines, breaking up that rap, which happens several times, not with just her, but throughout the album. It helps add a bunch of layering. Good albums and good music have layers. You can go through and listen to it over and over and over again and listen for a simple sound that happens over and over again that has layering. A lot of songs do that, a lot of songs don't, and the ones that do it can be bad. Some could be good. Kanye is great at adding layers and making them good. Next song up is I'll Fly Away. This song gave a lot of church vibes, like very southern church event. It was great. Kanye, again, is phenomenal at putting emotion and messages into his songs, and this one just made you feel uplifted, like you're at church. And actually, Jesus Walks is in this album, which is my favorite song in the album. It is very heavy, that bon, 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 like, oh, phenomenal. And I believe actually at the end of the song, in the last call, I believe, he goes on and he talks and he brings up this song, and it is such a good song. Spaceship is another great song. There is a lot of that smoothness, but while also having a cool, like, funky little beat in there. I loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And the song with Jay-Z and Jay Ivy, that song, Jay-Z, I don't listen to a lot of them, but this one, he shined through in this song. He felt present, he was present, and he felt like not just a feature, but he was like meant to be on the song, not as a little snippet. He was there. He was good. Same with Jay Ivy. Never even heard of him before this song. Then the new workout plan. Workout plan was good, but then the new workout plan, which was right after, actually, which is phenomenal. It's like an upgraded version. It felt like a very 2000 song, which this came out in 2004, and it feels like that. It felt like it had steps to it, like step 1, step 2, step 3, and I think that's what he meant, because he started out with like first step or whatever is to work on that stomach or whatever, something like that. It was really nice. Then the song right after this, Slow Jams, was a perfectly timed slow song. It had a big build up, and then it kind of eased into it near the end of the new workout plan with the beat kind of, and then this just felt like a good timed slow song. A lot of albums don't do that. There's a lot of albums where it's like and you can't really get set into a mood. The beginning of this album is very up, and then this song is like an ad almost. It feels like an ad. It's a slow song that calms you down. It's very smooth. It's very nice. The piano in this song is also great. It sounds like a piano mixed in with the guitar. I don't know if it was a guitar. It sounded like plucking of a string. It wasn't like actually didn't sound like a strum. This is not tuned, so it's not going to sound great. But it wasn't like a zoom. It was more like that. And this album is good. It is good. Listening to this through the first like 9 songs, I was like, this is actually great. There's nothing really bad I can take away from this. Then Breathe In, Breathe Out came on, and I'm not the biggest Ludacris fan, and I know all the 40-year-old moms and dads are going to be like, what? I'm not that big of a Ludacris fan. It didn't feel right with Kanye. It's just not for me. Could have been for someone else. I didn't enjoy it all that much. Felt like it was just a weird song to have on the album. And then the next song, funny enough, I know with all the brain rot that's going around on the internet, Kanye actually does say, fully written out, Sigma. Kanye does say Sigma. I think that's funny, so it gets a thumbs up from me. But going into looking at this in a musical way, other than the Sigma, because School Spirit has a weird, like, DJ tabletop, like, and after, like, certain words, and I just did not like that. It was not pleasing to my ears. I hated it, actually. That's another bad thing I could take away. That it was just a weird, just out-of-place thing. It didn't feel like it needed to be there. And through this album, there was a lot of choir. You can tell with Jesus Walks and I'll Fly Away. This next song, 2 Words, also has a lot of that weird choir that breaks up a lot of Kanye's very good rapping. It was genius level. It just felt good. The chorus yells, the choir yells, sounded like, really did bring a good amount of that layering I was talking about to Kanye's very well pronounced rap. Same with Through the Wire. There is a lot of that good background chorus. With the Kanye's rap in this song sounded a lot like you were having a conversation with him. He sounded more like he was talking to you. It was very enunciated. I said that a lot in my last video, but it was very enunciated. I was trying to stay away from that word, but that's just who Kanye is. He's good with enunciating his rap while adding layers, and a good enjoyable song, because with a lot of those type of enunciated rap songs, it's kind of like you got to be in the mood for it. And talking about Kanye's rap, Family Business, Kanye shows his ability to not just put emotion into the songs themselves, but put emotion in what he's saying, how he's saying it, his tone of voice is great, just great. And then he finished off the album with Last Call, which was like 11 minutes long. And most of it's not a song. There's the beginning is a song, and then like sometime in the middle he gets into a song, and then he goes back to speaking. But I think it's for a first album. It's a good way to learn who Kanye is after listening to his music and why he's doing what he's doing and his journey to becoming who he is as an artist and a producer. I enjoyed it. I liked the ability to just sit and listen to Kanye talk about his life, his come up, his dream. And I thought that was great to have in the album. I don't think if he did it continuously that it would be like that enjoyable, but it was good for a first album. So my rating on the Layton scale is 8.5 out of 10. There were a few things I didn't like. The era wasn't really that great for me. Again, the Ludacris song, didn't really like it, but every other aspect of this album, great. The chorus was phenomenal. The kind of spiritual, not fully spiritual, but like that feeling of the church choir elements throughout the entire album was amazing. I think Kanye really did start off his career phenomenally with this album and set a tone for the rest of his other albums coming out soon after, like Late Registration, that was heavily impacted by the amount of singers he had in between his rap that helped add and make his music so legendary. That's why he's so legendary, is because his music is so enchanting with how many different things go on but still seem to blend together. Now, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Please share with your mom and dad so that they can see that I don't like Ludacris. And I love y'all. Peace. Now, next week, we are starting Graduation, arguably Kanye's biggest, best album. This album still gets millions of views per year. I'm very excited. This isn't my favorite album by Kanye, but it is up there. This album, start to finish, is phenomenal, and I'm excited to share my review with you guys next time.